Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Life of Lando. This is episode 2 of our first season of this series, in which we are showing you the footsteps on which Lando and Norris take in order to get to Formula 1. Last episode, if you haven't gone and checked out, go and check out before watching this episode. But today we are doing our first race in this series, and we are going to be doing the feature race here in Bahrain. Spoilers are on screen right now because you might see that there's no cars in front of me, meaning that I must have put it on pole position, earning ourselves 4 points for the pole position in this series. The scoring system is slightly different to Formula 1, which I did explain in the first episode, so go and check that out. But yeah, the first thing that we need to note is how many laps this races, and I've already checked, it's 16 laps, so it says about 28 minutes, so this will be about half an hour episode if I do complete it, obviously, because there might be a chance that I crash out, who knows. But we give ourselves the best possible chance of winning by starting in pole position ahead of the likes of George Russell and Alex Albon, which is going to be nice. I don't think I need to change strategy. I don't really see the point in that. Car setup is in preset 4, which we chose in qualifying yesterday episode. Looks like we're in the day of Bahrain, because I believe the second race is in night, the sprint race, which will be next episode. But without further ado, I believe let's begin. So I believe we do have a formation lap first. Do we not have a safety car?
Not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
Okay. I think because I'm on the left-hand side of the grid, I need to sneeze. Not a good time. Oh, hurry up, sneeze. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, because I'm on the left hand side of the grid, I need to make sure I go wide around turn 1 so I don't get in anyone's way if they go for the overtake. I think Russell will be the main challenger going into the first corner, but we'll see how we go. The reason why I am doing formation laps is because apparently it's proven that doing a formation lap, you actually do warm up your tyres a lot more, meaning you do generally have better starts. So we're going to test that theory in today's episode, and obviously throughout the series. Just warm the tyres up, do a bit of weaving. Okay, I think we are about ready to go. So all that I should say before we start is Lando Norris in this feature race here in Bahrain came first. Actually, he actually won this race, so hopefully we can match up to that. You are the leading car. Maintain pace. Where are the cars behind me? You know what? I'm going to allow myself to look directly behind. Obviously, I have the mirrors, but... Okay, where? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, actually, no, it's not the Russell on the front row. It's my teammate. Okay, it doesn't really matter too much to me if he actually gets past at the start, then. Okay, now it has taken control again. It's probably going to ghost and say probably cars are... What the hell is it doing? Okay, let's get to the front of the grid and let's get ready to start this series properly. Okay, so Russell is on the second row with De Vries. Albon, I see, is in 6th right now, which is decent. Right.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Okay, I am ready to rock and roll. Saving. Hold the clutch. Go, go, go. Okay, teammate had a better start. Going wider so it gives them a bit of room. Then I've got the inside line going here. Right, let's try and get away. 16 laps I need to remember. Obviously I play with no HUD, so I don't know what, well, I know what lap I'm on because it says on my steering wheel I'm on lap 1. So all I needed to know is how many laps over, and I know exactly what I need to do. So what lap do I stop on? 6 and 7 is what it says. Oh, I took that wide note.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
It's a decent start. Right, get this corner spot on. Okay, this seems to be a better corner, but as long as I keep him behind, that's fine. I love the sound of these F2 cuts because they actually spit fire. I need to get away from my teammate. I need to create a gap so DRS doesn't come into play. Oh, I went wide. Okay, that gave him a chance to get right up behind me again. Quite a poor first lap, but I'm still in the lead, which is nice. Obviously I'm playing with a halo column on, so seeing the racing line isn't the easiest thing to do, but it's not too bad actually. I actually prefer it like this because a lot of people I know, if they play in cockpit, they turn off the halo column, but I think for my purposes I like to have it as realistic as possible. That went so wide. I need to brake a lot earlier then. My wheels feel horrible. Okay, this lap I need to get away from everyone. Brake nice and early. Better than last lap, but it's still not ideal. No, sliding a bit. Okay, you can see in my mirrors, but it's staying at the same sort of distance away. Turned in quite deep like I did in qualifying. Well, let's get this corner better please this time. These do feel a lot slower than a Formula 1 car, but maybe that's a good thing. Okay, I managed to have a decent corner there. I need to nail the first corner though to get away, because this next lap is going to be DRS zone. I keep going so far off the racing line there. He does have DRS, I believe. I want to see my tyres in a sec. No, gone wide. That's such a tricky corner. Okay, he's gonna have DRS, isn't he? Yep, so I'm gonna cover the inside line. Then go back out wide just before the corner. My teammate's good, but you gotta remember this is on master difficulty. So right now I'm doing alright, but DRS is gonna come into play in the next, well, down this main straight.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
My tyres feel horrible. He's staying within distance because of that DRS up the hill. Okay, that was better. That was a bit better, but still wide. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Sergio is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Your pit window opens in 2 laps time. 13 laps to go.
He's caught up a bit because I mucked up the final sector. I'm going to keep the racing line. But he set the fast lap because he's on... But he has DRS on me. Okay, he's right behind me. I'm going to have to show him the left hand side. It's hard to get away from these cars on Master, you know. I'm tempted to box this lap. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
No. Oh, I went too wide. Damn it! I don't want to crash him on to him on this corner. Okay, now I've got DRS on him. My tyres feel wrecked. And they actually are. Oh. My tyres feel awful. Okay, it's a good job I'm just going to peel into the pits now. Okay. Lap 6. So we've got, well, 11 laps technically because I think we've passed the start finish line. Obviously slower pit stops in the Formula 2.
Complete, go now.
So now I will be coming out in, well, last place technically, but I'll have clean air. I'm gonna have better tyres, and I can just focus now.
Complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Jesus. Okay, I need to use the undercut. If you guys don't know what the undercut is, it basically means if you pit early, put on fresher tyres, means you'll be quicker, and then when the opponents come into pit, it means that you should potentially come out, well, go past before they come out of the pits. So you overtake them by doing a pit strategy a lap or two early. Maybe it's just a circuit, because I have heard that like the AI on this circuit are incredibly strong. That corner is minging. I hate that corner. I used to absolutely love Bahrain, but I guess like that corner just I hate now. It's not my favourite circuit now. It's such a shame that Formula 2 doesn't race in Australia, because that's my favourite track. We will, though, obviously get a chance to do that in Formula 1 next season of this series. Oh, scruffy outlap though. But as you can tell, I'm still learning the game. I'm not going to be peaking early. I did brake a bit too late then. Not the worst corner ever, but it's not the best. P11 at the moment, it says on my steering wheel. As long as I get the middle sector right, I should be alright. This corner I need to nail. Which I did. You need to brake so early for this corner just to get round. I broke a bit too early then, but I still got round. Slow and steady around that corner seems to be the way, because I am so far up on my best lap time right now. I don't know if I'm going to get ahead of my teammate right now.
Sergio is coming in for a stop.
There he is. Okay, so the undercut was actually successful, and I think I've created a bit of a gap. Hopefully he's outside of a second, so we don't get DRS. Back up to P1. Damn it, I slowed down way too much then. I nailed that corner. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, Sergio behind. The gap is less than a second.
That's less than a second.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go.
I need to somehow get out of a second.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep
No, it
this up.
didn't say I was green. Oh, I went a bit wide. He's definitely caught up to me a bit. I love the gear shift changes in these Formula 2 cars. Just had to ease off a bit there. That was the best I've gone around that corner. Best one I've gone around that corner, to be honest. Teammate.
We're leading our teammate by 1.2 seconds.
1.2 seconds. Ooh.
They're in second. The time last lap was a 2:14.7.
Okay, I'm not too bad around the first corner now. Not too bad. This is the corner where I keep fucking up. This middle section is just horrible. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Sergio is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds.
1.5 seconds.
Pit
Okay.
strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 7 laps to go.
Okay, so now he's out of DRS zone. It looks like I am getting away from him slowly. As long as I can keep him out of like a second per lap, so we don't get DRS, I should be able to just see this through as long as I don't make mistakes now. Oh, nailed that. Six laps to go.
Gap to teammate behind is 1.7 seconds.
Brake it nice and early for it. Climb up the hill. I knew I got that wide. Gonna lose a lot of time there. Shit. Lost about half a second. I knew I broke a bit too early there. Oh, I needed to nail that corner, but I didn't. Ran wide. Ugh, it's another tenth or two lost. Driver behind.
Sergio behind. The gap behind us is 1.5 seconds.
Okay, it's the 1.5, that's fine.
Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:44.5.
Oh no! I think I'm crumbling. Not good. Oh, I totally forgot about that corner. It actually wasn't the worst one ever. Alright, I need to nail this one better this time. That was half decent, to be honest. Half decent, right. Lap 12. 5 laps to go, including this. Okay, this lap has been nailed so far. Absolutely nailed. I should be into the 141s. Oh, 143, sorry. I thought it was 140.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
I'm trying to double brake. Oh. That was a shit corner. Probably lost all the time that I gained. Yep. I decided to just go power out then. You've just got to be slow and steady around there because it's like a weird corner.
To start losing some tyre grip around now.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. You are not wrong. I teased off, I went wide. Driver behind.
Sergio is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 2.0 seconds. They're
2
on
seconds.
all mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 44.7.
So it was about a second behind on the last lap. But I just had a pretty poor lap, to be honest. 3 laps to go.
Teammate by 2.3 seconds.
2.3, how the hell did he muck up the final sector by about 3/10? Okay, how the hell was that corner better? Why am I mucking up that corner now? I keep losing way too much time. You have to be a perfectionist to be a Formula 1 driver. You need to go for that, those best laps. Right, how are my tyres looking? Oh, I missed the page. Get around this corner then I'll have a good look. Wasn't the best corner ever, but... Okay, my tyres are pretty messed up. Luckily there's only 2 laps to go after this. But that was because I pitted 2 laps early, so... Just need to soldier on. To be fair, they do feel a bit worn. The grip levels have definitely gone a bit. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, Sergio behind. Our gap behind is 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
What do you mean pit window open? I don't want it. 2 laps to go, come on. It's that tyre wear now. I'm feeling the strain. I think I'm gonna have to brake a lot earlier for corners now. On that corner I lose grip. It's alright for the chicane. Down the hill is alright here. Turn nice and early because getting up the hill I need a good run. Brake nice and early for this one. Keep on braking. Because sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm going too slow, I can just ease off, but that's when I run wide. Onto this straight is fine. Get this all nice and tight. Hit the curb to make me turn a bit quicker. Down the hill on the back straight. Alright, approaching final lap. Driver behind.
Sergio is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:44.5.
That corner's a mess up. Obviously I don't want to speak too prematurely because I still need to get around this lap, but it seems like a very good first feature race for the Carlin boys, and a very good race for Lando, who what this seems like it's going to be is I've matched how well he did in his first race in Formula 2, or in the 2018 Formula 2 season. So the important things to obviously note in going through this season and in F1, get out of DRS zone, then you should be able to start pulling away. I wouldn't say I have the best consistency just yet, but this is not a track that I particularly enjoy nowadays, and it's the first time I've been on it on this game, and it does feel a bit different, and obviously it's the first time I've raced in one of these cars properly. So overall, immensely satisfied as we approach the final couple corners. Very pleased with what's happened. Started on pole, so we had those 4 points, and it looks like we are going to pick ourselves up another 25 points, and I think we get an extra 2 points, I want to say, for the fastest lap. There we go.
That's a race win. You've really been great today.
There we go, boys. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy about that.
Pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. Tell me, Davide, what was the key?
Lando Norris, the first win of the series. Hopefully not the last. Because I should say that Lando only won one race all season, and that was here in this race. That's just, it's just an interesting thing to know. But anyway, let's see the presentation.
And there you have it, today's winners, having raised some of the biggest names
Yes,
in F1
Lando.
to date. Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new
It
talent.
also looks
No
like
doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead
George
of them.
Russell
They
did not
certainly
make it
deserve
on the
after
podium. In
today's
real life, he actually came
performance.
5th in this race, so it'll be interesting to see exactly where he came now. But I will actually say the sprint race is going to be difficult because I'm going to be starting now in 8th place because the top 8 go in reverse order. So that is very interesting. So whoever finished 8th will be on pole for next episode's sprint race.
And now let's take a look at the driver's stats. It's a
So
good
George
result for
Russell
Lando
actually
Norris
improved
to
on what he did in
extend
real
his
life, but
advantage
he
at the top
did lose the
of the
position to
Now then,
Nick
Davide
De Vries.
Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Alessio Lorandi. Very clean, very smooth. I can be really pleased with that one.
And now a look at the team standings. Carlin moves to the top of the table. After all this drama, you would be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Okay, now he's stopped talking. We are currently sat at the top of the leaderboard with 31 points out of a possible 31 at this stage but obviously the sprint race is going to be very interesting. So we actually got 27 points for this race, 25 for the victory, 2 for the fastest lap, and obviously we put it on pole, so we had the 4 points on top of that. It's going to be interesting to see where we come in the sprint race. In real life, Lando finished 4th in it, so he actually made up a few places from starting 8th on the grid. So hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this episode of the life of Lando. I couldn't have asked for anything better at this stage. Carlin sitting at the top of the constructors, which is very nice. Join me for next episode, which will be out tomorrow. But until next time, guys, goodbye.